Abawa is seated crying in her funeral cloth. Old man comes to ask her why she is still crying. He tells her to please stop crying. He says she's aware her late husband was his best friend, and in that case, he will give her all the support she needs. He promised to make her happy, so she should stop crying. He brings out money from his pocket and gives her. He says she should use it to settle electricity and water bills. Abawa says the money is a lot and that he should take some. He says no, it's okay and she can keep the rest. Abawa asks for God's blessings upon him. Old man said it's okay. He says he's going to town and he doesn't want to come and meet her still crying. Abawa is sad and can't control her tears. Old man tells her to please stop and leaves. Abawa sits and cries, broken hearted. Abawa tells her brother it's hard to get a car from her area if he stays for long. Brother says that's true. Abawa says getting a car has been difficult these days. Brother says he went to see uncle last Friday and he couldn't honor his promise. Abawa says she doesn't have to repeat herself about their uncle. The old man bluffs. She says uncle can promise lots of stuff and will never fulfill his promise. Brother says he can't even believe him. Uncle says one thing today, tomorrow is different. Abawa says they should go, so she escorts him before it gets late. Abawa says goodbye to her brother. Old man asks Abawa who that man was. She laughs and said Ofori is her brother. Old man asked her if it's true. Abawa said yes, it's her biological brother. Old man asked why he didn't see him when he came to the funeral. Abawa said he was the one the family sent to see their uncle. Abawa asked Old Man if he thought she had something to do with him. Old Man laughs and says, oh no. He says he's protecting her and besides she's not allowed to see a man when she's still mourning her late husband. Abawa says she understands, but that was her little brother. A man comes knocking on Abawa's door. Old Man heard and comes out. He comes to ask who he's looking for. Young man says his name is Sammy. Old man says he hasn't asked of his name. He asked what he wants. Young man says he's looking for Abawa. Old man says she has traveled. Sammy asked when she's coming back. Old man says he is sure Sammy is not deaf and heard what he said. He says the gentleman should not ask any nonsense and he should leave. Old man gets angry and pushes him away. Sammy tells him to take it easy on him. Echa and Abawa comes. Echa asks why he is pushing the man away. Sammy says he only came to look for Abawa. Echa asks the old man why he always quarrels with people who comes to look for Abawa. She says he repeated it the last time when a man came looking for Abawa. Old man says he is protecting Abawa from any harm. He says he doesn't want any man to disturb or stress her. Echa asks why he thinks men who come to visit Abawa will take advantage. Old man says he's protecting Abawa from any harm. He says he doesn't want any man to disturb or stress her. She asks if Old man is interested in her. Old man laughs and says no. He claims she hasn't got a year yet when she became a widow, so he doesn't want any man visiting her. He says or else he will fight them. Echa says he thinks Old man is overprotecting her. Old man says he has given his word. He will fight whoever comes. Old man asks where Sammy has taken Abawa. He rushed outside. He asked the little boy which way Abawa went. He runs after them. Abawa is angry and asks Old man why he is always on her tail. She says he is even stressing her more. Old man says whatever he does is for her own good. He claims he wants the best for her. Abawa says then he's overdoing it and it's really tearing her apart. She says it's too much and wants it to stop. Old man says it's not right for her to be a new widow yet men visits. He says he won't allow that. He says if he sees a man and likes him, she should inform him. If he accepts him, then they can be together. Abawa's son gets angry and asks, why should my mother come to see you for permission? He asks if his mother owns the old man. He claims he has no right. Old man says he is only a kid and doesn't know what he's saying. Abawa says enough is enough. Her son tells them to ignore. Abawa tells old man she's not happy with what has been going on in the house. Old man asks what the problem is. She said when old man's wife died, it didn't even last him a week and he brought in another woman. Old man says he's a man and he can do what he wants. He says in our tradition, a woman or widow can only bring in a man after a year, but not for a month. He gets up and gets close to Abawa. He says there is something he needs to tell her. He tucks her and Abawa tells him to take his hands off. Old man says he's only telling her something. Old man says he promised to take care of her. Abawa says yes he did. Old man tells Abawa he wants to be with her. Abawa says she doesn't understand what he means. Old man says this is simple to understand. He claims he wants to marry her. Abawa says, I see. She says, so this is the reason why he fights any man that comes to visit her. She claims he even fights them even if the person wants to support her. Abawa tells him he's very stupid. She claims the old man didn't have a thought of what he's telling her. She says she never knew the old man was this naive. She says with all the gray hair, he still thinks stupid. She tells the old man he's out of his mind. Old man asks why she's insulting him. Abawa tells him to get up and leave her room. She drives him out of her room. She says the old man is a disgrace. She says the old man is ugly and he should never tell her he ever wants her. She insults the man and drives him away.